Tia's got a man at home. Oh, I just realized I don't even know the rest of the words, but that's okay. I'm not even going to edit this out. So it looks like 3 years post-divorce, our favorite 2020 twin, Tia Mowry, has found a new love. I'm going to tell y'all everything I found out about this man and what her ex Cory had to say.
Heard from a friend of a friend.
Hello everyone, it's your friend of a friend. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back, and please consider subscribing. Before I get started, really quick, YouTube has been deleting comments or hiding them. It's not me, so if you leave a comment and then it disappears or it never appears, it is not me. I made YouTube aware of the issue, so we'll see if it gets fixed anytime soon. So I just wanted to let you know, please continue leaving comments. I love to read them when I do see them, and I will respond when I can. Alright, so actress Tia Mowry done popped out with a new man and it's got social media buzzing. But before we get into all of that, let's just take a quick trip down memory lane. So if you don't already know, Tia divorced her husband Cory Hardrict. The two have been together for 20 years and married for 14. Now because Tia was very vague about why she chose to divorce Cory, she had a lot of folks in a tizzy. Many people think because she admits that there was no infidelity from either side, no physical or verbal abuse, that she cares to share, because again, we don't know everything that's going on behind closed doors, and I'm not saying that Cory was abusive or a bad guy. What I am saying is we don't know him. We don't know Tia either. We don't know what all Tia went through in this marriage and vice versa. And I'm not here to paint Tia as perfect either. But just because she's chosen not to air him out publicly does not make him a good husband. He is the father of her children, and she is not going to disparage him to the public. And that's a great thing. I would think that people would appreciate that. Neither party is bashing one another in the media, and at the end of the day, it's their marriage. And they don't owe us an explanation. It's none of our business, really, but we still gonna talk about it. And I feel like I have to point this out because so many people are painting out Cory to be this quote unquote good guy, and that Tia just wants to be out in the streets. And she broke up her home in a 20-year relationship because he was so good to her and their children, she couldn't take it no more. All this love, devotion, and bill paying was too much. She wants a cheating, lying, trifling man that's going to dog her out because deep down inside, women don't appreciate good men. They want men that are going to do them dirty. And I hope y'all can hear the sarcasm in my voice, but that's how some of the comments that I have read have come across as I've been strolling down these YouTube streets. I mean, did it ever occur to some of y'all that maybe Cory was annoying and doing too much behind the scenes, and that Tia had no choice but to break free and end her 20-year relationship? Because that's the excuse y'all gave Desmond when he not only asked Christy Sarah for a divorce, but cheated on her and embarrassed her and blew up their 11-year marriage. Yeah, being quote unquote annoying was a good enough reason for him to exit his marriage, so let's keep that same energy for when a woman decides to exit her relationship for any petty reason. I mean, Tia did say she felt lonely within her marriage, so I guess that's not a good enough reason for a lot of people. Now, I think what really got under people's skin was single Tia was, how can I say this? And I love Tia. But she was throwing people off, I think, because of how happy she appeared to be about getting divorced. All these dance videos she was posting and all these quotes about wanting love in one breath and then complaining about the dating scene in the next was rubbing a lot of people the wrong way. Because from the outside looking in, once again, people are like, how are you leaving what appears to be a solid marriage to jump back into the dating pool? And people would often be in her comments reminding her that the dating pool got poop and piss in it. You might want to hop out and go home. And I'm not going to lie, even I was secretly hoping that she and Cory would make their way back to each other. I like them as a couple, and I'm big on marriage and family, so if nobody's life or mental health is in danger, I'm always going to champion figuring out how to make it work, especially when kids are involved. I understand that marriage isn't going to be perfect all the time, and it's going to have its ups and downs, and days that you can't straight up stand each other, but I'll always root for married couples to stay together. But if for whatever reason it can't be salvaged, then we have to respect people's choices, because at the end of the day, it's not our relationship. So, Tia was hearing all the criticisms of people just not understanding how she could leave a perfect specimen of a man like Cory. And if you follow her on social media like I do, then you know that she is very aware of what's being said and written about her. And she would make posts addressing the people that have a problem with how she's moving. They told me I wasn't valuable anymore because I'm 46 and divorced. And that's true. The manosphere was talking about how she hit the wall and all this nonsense. Funny how that wall doesn't apply to divorced white, Asian, and Latino women. Hell, it's not supposed to apply to Tia because she's a biracial preference. But if the goalposts don't do nothing else, it's going to contort into a pretzel to suit a dusty narrative. She goes on to say, but I had to unlearn that. I'm not less than because I'm single. I'm not damaged because I'm divorced. And I'm not unworthy because I'm a mom. Facts. After my divorce, I saw how people, especially toxic, misogynistic men, looked down on me as if I wasn't valuable anymore. Because I have kids, because I'm not in my 20s, because I'm divorced. That narrative, it's cruel and it's false. And I think you guys get the gist of it. She heard everything that the people were saying about her, and it affected her. So she takes her supporters on her journey of wanting to find love. She does a reality show, My Next Act, where she cries to her friends about her divorce and navigating co-parenting, and showcases herself on cringy dates.
So why are you single?
Why am I? Dream girls are rare. You're the dream girl. Let me say that.
Oh my God.
And the people keep saying, girl, just go home. And she's adamant that although single life is difficult for her, she is not going backwards. And then a lot of us notice a little shift. The posts are getting sexier and showcasing a more confident Tia. I don't think I've even seen Tia post photos of herself in lingerie unless she's acting. And a lot of people see this behavior as thirst trapping or just simply attention seeking. And I can't act like she hasn't done some cringy things like posting this photo and letting people think that this hand belonged to her new man, only for us to find out it was just her makeup artist. And then I saw a comment where someone said she's having a midlife crisis. And at first I was like, no. But then the more I thought about it, I realized, and I'm speaking for myself when I say this, but I don't know what a midlife crisis looks like in a woman. I can easily spot it in a man because they do a lot of the stereotypical things. They get the flashy car that they always wanted, maybe hit the gym and start dressing younger. In extreme cases, leave their wives and children for a younger woman. But when it comes to women, I really don't think women get the luxury of having a midlife crisis. We are judged way too harshly when we do anything that defies the typical norms of what society thinks women in our age group should be doing. So when we do have them, I think a lot of times it's more about our appearance, like getting a new haircut, a new wardrobe, maybe even a makeover involving plastic surgery. And I'll give men this one. When we do these things as women, it's not really labeled as a midlife crisis. It's just viewed as self-improvement, keeping ourselves up, or a refusal to look our age, which is a symptom of a midlife crisis, but it's rarely labeled that. But whatever was going on with Tia, she was ignoring the naysayers and continuing to post her sexy photos and videos.
The old Melanie wouldn't dance to emphasize her point. Now look at me. I'm dancing and emphasizing and dancing and emphasizing.
What my therapist told me, she said, Tia, you've done a lot of healing. You've done a lot of growing and you've done a lot of reading. And now it's time for you to get out there and to apply what you have learned. I'm ready. I'm ready to fall in love again. Like, I am ready for love.
And then one day we all noticed that the confidence stopped looking so forced and the smiles seemed genuine. And then all the telltale signs started to show. A little post that says you deserve the same love you give to everyone else.
finally. How is it feeling? Are you feeling good? Are you feeling optimistic?
I'm in love.
Oh my gosh.
So let's just say.
You're really in love?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Wait.
But, but that's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
I am keeping this to my
Close to the heart.
but I'm very grateful.
Okay.
Yeah.
It sounds like you're in a really good space. Your voice changing everything.
Yeah. I'm happy.
I'd love to hear that.
Is it just me, or did Tia look and sound like she was under the influence of something? And did you guys think that her dressing like this man didn't seem a little weird, or is it just me? Our girl announced that she finally found a new love, and I love the way she wanted to keep the relationship private. I think that's always the best when you're a public figure. But then a carefully curated, seemingly staged photo popped up online of Tia and her new man casually dressed, kissing, and sipping water. And the ladies seemed to be very happy for our friend. The fellas, not so much. Auntie Nene must have been under the same influence that Tia was when she did that interview, when she wrote, "Let's girl, Tia, soft girl era." I think she meant go. Cousin Mo posted, "Q so gone. Sis been in Opelika, Miami, or Alabama somewhere, huh? LOL, Tia." Another commenter wrote, "I know she's having a time." And then here come the men. He's gonna knock that off for a few months, and they'll be split up by the summer. LOL, these younger dudes ain't taking her seriously. She's just a celebrity notch on their belt that they can use her desperation to pull up on her. 20 days till he's a narcissist. I'm happy being single, girl. Social media videos from Tia's PR team. She was too sheltered and wants to experience the streets. She needs to go through this to appreciate what she truly had. She's literally dating the same man she married in the first place. Now she's got to go through a dating struggling artist all over again after the other one had reached his peak. Now, to that I say, we don't know what this man's net worth is, how much he got in his pocket. Like, why are y'all all up in this man's bank account? Now, is he as rich as her? I doubt it. But we're not going to act like he's broke either. Okay, so who is this man? Well, according to the internet streets, his name is Javon'e Armada. And he's an artist and a designer from East Cleveland, Ohio. And he now lives in Los Angeles and the NoHo Arts District, where he works as a teacher and runs the Dally Boy Creative Studios. He holds a Bachelor's of Arts degree from the University of Toledo, Ohio, and a Master's in Fashion Design and Luxury Management from Grenoble, France. He also has 2 children, a son and a daughter, just like Tia, and he is rumored to be a single father. His ex is also from East Cleveland and lives in Los Angeles as well, and they co-parent their children. So all his info is out there now. He is younger than her, but it's not like she's with a man in his 20s, the way some folks was acting, calling this accomplished man a YN, out here judging a book by its cover. But it's a cute cover. I see you, Tia. The man is 35 and perfectly legal to date. And of course, social media is so dang messy. Cory was doing a live talking to his followers when they began bombarding him with questions about Tia and this new relationship.
Yeah, y'all wild in these comments. I don't know nothing about no boyfriend. Maybe y'all tell me. I have no idea. You know, I don't know nothing. I don't pay it no mind. I do not pay it no mind. Y'all better start believing that stuff, y'all. Let it go. God is good all the time. What you heard, stay off the blogs, man. Them blogs y'all need to stay off them blogs. Ain't no truth in none of that. That's on God. So you heard it, I ain't talking about no more, but that's on God, all right? So let it go. Find some business, please. God bless you.
Now, I'm not saying that he's still hung up on Tia, but how do you know that he isn't? Seems very insensitive for so-called fans of his to bring this up to him like that. Maybe he genuinely didn't know, or he doesn't feel like it's his place to speak on his ex. And even if he did, I feel like no matter what he said, the internet would twist it, so he handled it very well. But I thought I read something in their divorce decree that they had to meet the new significant other, especially if they planned on bringing the new person around the kids. I'm pretty sure I read something to that effect, but I really hope Tia ain't out here going public with a new man without at least giving Cory the heads up. No, she doesn't owe him anything, but I think it's the right thing to do, considering they are both public figures and they claim to be like family now. So hopefully she gave the man the heads up. They've been keeping it cordial all this time. No need to start blindsiding each other now. Now, do I think these two will last? Who the hell knows? All I know is my friend says she's happy and I'm happy for her. Maybe she's not looking for marriage this time around. Maybe she's seeking companionship or just a little fun. Who knows? But I'm wishing Tia all the best in this new relationship, and I really give her her props because it's not easy to be so open and vulnerable and to say out loud that I want love, and that even though I'm a woman of a particular age and I'm a single mom, I still have value and I have standards, and I'm not going to settle for anything less than I deserve, because Tia got a lot of pushback from men and women. But it takes a strong person to put themselves out there like that, especially when it comes to matters of the heart, because no one wants to look needy or desperate for love, for fear that people will only come around to exploit it. So I wish Tia and her new man the very best, and Cory too. He deserves a happy ending as well. So let me know down in the comments, what do you think of Tia's new man and her journey from divorce to single and dating to finding a man that makes her happy? Let me know down in the comments what you think, and as always, thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to give me a like, comment, and subscribe, and hype your friend up, and I'll be back with another one.